Hey man, I have a belief that men were birthed to create. We were birthed to forge things that didn't exist before we came. And when men don't live into that ability to create or to change the systems or innovate the systems that they're a part of, what tends to happen is a part of us dies. At one point in your life, you set out to conquer the world. You had all kinds of discretionary time and freedom. Maybe this was in your college years. You thought that you could do almost anything, and you got to live by a lot of your get tos. And yet, then something happened. You got married, you bought a car, you bought a house, you got a mortgage, you got a job with more responsibility, then you got more people. Then you got people that reported to you, and probably you got the corner office, and likely you find yourself leading a team or an organization. And now you probably also find yourself living more by the have tos. You have to pay the mortgage. You have to send your kids to college. You have to change the oil in the boat that you bought that you thought you just needed to have. And when you live by your have tos, you're pulling yourself out of that zone of creativity. You're not changing the system the way that it was designed. You are just living in it by all of the have tos. And yet you find yourself dreaming about all of the get tos, about the day that you get to go golfing a little bit more, the day that you actually get to use the boat, maybe the day that you and your wife actually get to go on a little vacation together. And yet dreaming about the get tos and actually getting to are not the same thing. So men, today, if you find yourself living by the have to, let's help you start living by the get to. Let's put yourself in the middle of your choices and realize you can make better choices. You can make different choices. You can author the future that you actually want to have. But it doesn't come by living in the have to. It comes by living in the get to. Thanks for being here, and thanks for showing up.